All right, it's me, Milo Wilson, here at you with the Lawn Mowing Simulator stream. I've been messing around with the controls a little bit, and they've decided to go crazy on me here at the last minute. But I think we'll get through. I might just toss the wheel aside and just continue to use a controller. But it's always at the last minute things go wrong, isn't it? But anyway, like I said, I'll be sitting here drinking some beers. So if you got any questions for me about general stuff, I'll be happy to answer them, as long as they're not too out there. And I'm just going to be learning the ins and outs of this game. So this is the first time I've played it. I played the Freemo a little bit, but I haven't really gone through the tutorials and the careers. So you'll get to see that if you like. And other than that, oh yeah, I've got shades I can turn on too if you want to see that. But just bear with the scuff, if you will. And I'll take us. Well, it wouldn't be right for me to start the stream without cracking beer, right? So the first one of the night today is, nice lawnmower beer, some Bud Light here, and there it goes. There it goes. Let's go ahead and get our beer pose going on here, and let's go into the simulator. Alrighty, so like I said, it's kind of finicky, and it's not wanting to accept the controller right now. So I'm just gonna have to mouse and keyboard it here for a second. This game is really finicky about inputs. So I do kind of like the idea of a mulching type. So let's take that for a test. Take that for a test spin. How about we? Actually, let's cancel that order. Now it's kind of weird because the buttons work in some contexts but not others. It's the darndest thing. I mean, I'm kind of blown away. Anyway, we'll just continue to use the keyboard when we have to and the mouse. Let's give it a test spin here. Let's do it. All right. Not really about that mouse and keyboard life for this kind of game, and yet it's gonna make me do it, isn't it? Let's see if we can get a Hail Mary pass here. What's the confirm button here? Interact. And I swear I did this right before the stream started, but they just oh. Oh, interesting. Well, let's hope it keeps us going, right? All right, it might. Oh, the feet controls might be. Okay. I was just having a bear of a time here. But anyway, we'll try that out here. All right, let's get on the vehicle here. And once we're on the vehicle, we need to get started into the grass. So, all right, let's get this bad boy started up. I love the sound. All right, here we go. Shaking the controller off. All right, here we go. Let's get our speed up a little, or throttle up, I should say, because it'll cut out if you try to turn it on without that. And then we can get out of this joint here. I said we could. Give me a second here. I'm going to have to recalibrate this again. That's redundant, but... And then... Yes. All right. Now, brake and reverse is that one. And the brake's kind of finicky on this deal. So it's kind of the opposite of what you might expect. But we'll say that's a good solid brake there. And release it. There we go. It might be expecting something different here. But anyway, let's get out of this menu here. So that'll be back. Or no, confirm. All right. Taking a moment to drive over the grass. All right, let's see if our so we've got a bit of default speed, and I don't quite like that. And the wheel, man. I'm telling you, I'm having a bear with this thing. Because you think you get it working and you change the menu and it doesn't. But anyway, just hold on with me here. I might just go straight to controller. All right, 90 degrees to the left. Like I said, I've done this probably 5 or 6 times in the past hour. So, let's see, confirm it. All right. And that is true. All right, well, in the interest of saving y'all some time here, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this right here. Unfortunately. Lawnmower Simulator doesn't want to play games, so. All right. So bad. All right, here we go. And brake. Actually, I need to recalibrate this while we're going on it. Let's see, accelerate, bang. Accelerate. There we go. All right, here we go. Turn our motor on, or grass cutters. I swear, man, this thing is making me want to throw it through a window. All right, here we go. Very sorry about that. All right, now come on. Let's get our cut height to 2 inches, and can we engage our blades here? Ah, this one's got a lowerable cutting deck. All right, so all right, 20% of the grass between 1 and 2 1/4, which is kind of really loose. All right, well, cutting, I can track my progress in the top right. All right, excellent. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna go for 20 of it. We're gonna try not to hit anything that we should. And we're just kind of moving on here. Now, there's only so many ways you can talk about mowing grass, right? So, let's see. What else I got to say here? Well, I guess in the tutorial I can be talking about that. Now, I'm not going to be trying to go for a particular line setup here or anything. Now, if you want to get real autistic about your... Okay, let's slow it down. I could probably raise our cut height, but I don't want to do it twice. So that usually means either take it slower or make smaller laps in the real world grass mowing kind of parlance. I don't know how they do it in this game, but I imagine they can calculate that without too much fuss. But anyway, we'll just kind of keep it on the slower side here, and I'll turn on the cruise control. I should have, well, in an ideal world, there's a cruise control setting. Actually, I'll go in there and set it because might as well get it out of the way while we're still in the beginning stages here. And it's not, man, it's fucking game. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. Hey, what's up, Trino? Always doing better than Lawnmower VTubers. Yeah, well, I'm having to fight the equipment here a little bit, but we're just trying to get some lines going here. But not too, and normally, if we were doing this in the story mode, I'd be coming around these sides with an edger. So I wouldn't have to get so close to things, but I'm just trying to get 20% here. Dark Sage, have you considered a lawn mowing rampage at Crosstown and getting those people who rejected my business? But yeah, well, you know, I might have to do that. Depends on how many of these beers I have. I'll think about it. Good to see you, by the way, Dark Sage. I overloaded my engine. All right, let's slow down here. All right, by holding the right stick here, I can do my pro view. Ah, no. Oh, yeah, that's... I got to reset that, too. Man, this game is just, I tell you, it is really particular about controls. All right, let's see. Pro view. Will it even let me do it on a controller? No, I'll have to... Hold on a second. Where's my mouse? Control... Yeah, it's not even going to let me do it. Should take their lawn hostage and ruin it and then drive away on a lawnmower before anybody. Yeah, right? Well, I mean, it's real easy to do that, right? Just cut it so low that it won't recover. I mean, it will eventually, right? But or just spray some pesticide out there. As a minor bit of trivia, I do have a restricted pesticide license. Not because it's for a job or anything. I just wanted to have it. and it was pretty easy to get. I like to collect licenses and that sort of deal. So I could put some pretty stout herbicide on there. But doing that against somebody's wishes is not a good idea. That's probably a felony, actually. So I don't think I'll be doing that. But a little Roundup never hurt anybody, right? Alright, let's see. Coming through here. And we're only trying to get to 20% because this is a tutorial level. And there we go. I do have my cutters engaged, so it's just kind of slow going here. We're just doing the old relaxed windy out here. And I'm not watching my laps too much or anything like that. I do like this one though, because it's got a mulching feature, right? So I don't have to. You can overdo it, right? And see that it might be kind of hard to see, but on the ground there's some grass that didn't get mulched the first time over, and this normally will do it. Normally will do it if you don't overload your engine, but if you don't, it'll leave a bunch of grass clippings. And normally you'd have to rake those up, but I'll just run over them again if I see them. I'll just mind my speed a little bit more. A slight overlap to get the stragglers back and peak. Yeah, well, I mean, you got to do it. It's the mark of the pro right there. Or just a competent lawnmower, I suppose. I mean, really, it depends on what you want. If you're trying to get a lawn that looks a certain way, if you want to say this is my lawn and I'm proud of the way it looks because I like the way a well manicured lawn looks, then yeah, absolutely. Now, if you're just trying to get that HOA off your ass, then quick and dirty gets her done, right? But if you're trying to go for a beautiful product, yeah, you definitely want to lap. And normally I would do about, it depends on the blade setup on your mower. Like I would do about a too fast. I would back up, you know, because we're just messing around here. But I would go about 2/3, yeah. And it depends on if you've got a dual blade setup, because I sometimes do some mowing on a large rural property, family. So, you know, it's not a professional deal, but still, I'd like to, and it's a walk behind zero turn, and I do about 2/3 on that because it's got 3 blades on it, 1 in the center and 2 on each side, and so, you know, that works for that. But whereas if you have like a push lawnmower and it's just a single blade, then you gotta lap it a little bit more, about, I won't say half, but yeah, 5/8 call it. It's kind of hard to say, but you gotta get acquainted with your mower. Yeah, goddamn HOA, fuck 'em, right? I just want to have a little patch of grass to fight my Pokemon in. How about that? I'm preserving the local snake population. Of course, it does attract pests and rats and that sort of thing, so I can see where they might come from on that, but at the same time, ooh-wee. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to give a little home for those critters. All right, I'm overloading my engine again. It's kind of hard to, well, throttle the throttle with this controller. Oh, I got to open the sticks up a little bit. That's right. I got one that it's got a controller that's got stops on it, so it's kind of more of an abrupt trigger. And like I said, I've got a G920 sitting in front of me, and I can't get them to both work at the same time. And you can't control your on-foot character with a steering wheel, and having a keyboard sitting on top of the steering wheel would be kind of a pain in the ass, honestly. So here I am. Maybe in the future I'll figure out how to get it working, because I thought I did and I didn't. But that's just how it goes in the lawn mowing business. Sometimes you have a neighbor that's shooting at you with a BB gun or something, and you just got to deal with it. Sometimes the lawnmower breaks. Sometimes your wife leaves you with the kids and takes your truck and almost takes your damn lawn mowing business, and you just gotta drink every day. No, I'm kidding. But anyway, this is how you mow a lawn. Yes, sir. This is peace and quiet right here. Ain't nothing like a cold beer and a freshly cut lawn. You got a beer and a lawn? Yeah, that's all you need, really. I mean, I'd kind of like to see that dog again, but I'm pretty happy with what I got, I suppose. And the kids were nice too, I think. Ah, shit. Waxing about the old family here. Like I said, this is a tutorial, so they're not going to grade us too harshly here. Oh, contract complete. Man, I just get to yarning about those old family ties there, and let's turn that blade off there. It does not show the mower. Yeah, you'd think it would, right? Maybe Lawn Simulator 2. Maybe they'll, okay, whoa. I'm already starting to feel them. Let's see, let's turn this engine off here. And hop on. Yeah, they'll have to get a Monster Energy drink sponsorship for those mower line features. Or RTX on. Alright, test drive. So what should we purchase here? I kind of like that one, but you do get options. You get a side shooter here, or side discharge. Dino Safari DLC. Yeah, maybe next time I'll do that. Some dinosaurs sounds pretty cool. And this is just a kind of regular style riding one. It's got a bag in the back for catching your trimmings here. I think I'll just go with this one though. And that's going to cost me quite a bit of change. I don't know if I'll have enough for a string. Well, I can get a shitty gas one, I imagine. Yeah. I kind of like a battery one, but we'll just deal with this for now. All right, now this game canonically takes place in the UK, so yeah. All right, this is a contract map. All right, let's see what we got. This is our first contract right here, and our contract setup. And I don't think we can afford to hire any employees. So ground check time limit is 4, and recommended cut time is 26. All right, cool. So pretty simple, just our first time, and we'll just assign myself to it. And vehicle, my trusty steed here, the OFS1, and this is our gas trimmer right here. It's a Knight Pro 36P, and I think we should be able to confirm our contract here. They have this music, but it's in England. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if the developer's in England. I think the developer for this is also the one that develops a lot of the truck simulator or something, and I think they might be German, but I don't know, honestly. All right, but we're loading in here. Yeah, definitely want to try that Dino Safari thing. And they have a leaf blower add-on, but, I'm just here to mow, ma'am. Yeah, let's see. Ground check fees. All right, so we'll have 4 minutes to remove objects. Ooh, interesting. All right, so let's check our grass here, and we can do our little sprint in here. So yeah, I got to pick up after these people, unfortunately. This is going to come out of their contract. It's not. But who leaves a pair of loppers in the yard? They rust to hell. All right, doing our little run here. All right. I have no idea what I just picked up. All right, that chime probably indicates that we're done here. So let's go out. All right. I think I'll start here with the edging here. I've heard that is the best way to do it. All right, so anything close here, we don't want to cut on their garden. And this, the arc on this thing is not so great, but we're just trying to give us a little breathing space here. That's terrible. You just got 2 free shit. Yeah, I didn't see shit, man. I'll take better care of them than they did. That's for sure. All right, here we go. Get this shit right here. All right, now we got 26 minutes as our par time, I guess you could say. All right, motor's overloaded. Well, we already, yeah, like I said, I like those battery ones. They got a little more torque on them, or stalled torque. See, an electric motor has maximum torque when it's at near stall conditions, and that's kind of the opposite of a gas motor. And they handle it differently with clutches in them and stuff, but that's just kind of a thing. That's why, like a gas chainsaw, for a while there, the gas chainsaws, they'd have these kind of Kevlar pants that would sop the saw if you got into your leg. But a lot of the electric ones, before they redesigned the pants, they would just kind of keep going through it because it's got that once it was at that stall condition that you got more torque than it normally had. So, but they figured that out. All right, here we go. We're just kind of. I probably don't need to do this quite to this degree. This is more for like a tight corner or something, but I don't want to brush my arms on these bushes, you know, and damage their plants and that sort of deal. And we're, you know, like it doesn't matter the straightness of this because, like I said, we're going to be lapping it with the mower here in a second. Never seen battery powered chainsaws? Yeah. Well, like I wouldn't use it if I was a logger, but I've heard a lot of commercial guys. Well, not like arborists or anything, but people who might have to cut a thing or two every once in a while, they will have that. But yeah, I don't remember who it was. It was, let's see, maybe Cotton Top or something. He does a lot of tool reviews and stuff, and I think he might have talked about it. But there was another chainsaw channel that I kind of got into chainsaws for a little bit for a while there. But yeah, you've never seen a commercial, huh? Interesting. All right, am I out of gas here? No. Oh, get you chainsaw YouTube, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of something that's changing a lot, but I'd say 99.9. If you were going to be running one all day, for sure I'd do gas because the batteries would just be a pain in the ass. And then if it was anything big or anything, but if for an occasional thing, so you don't have to worry about, you know, the mixed fuel and all that shit. And just having it going. But of course, if you used the same one every day, it wouldn't do that. So, you know, it's kind of hard to say. My dad's a big steel guy, so he's got a lot of those old steel chain, like the bow saws and stuff that they can't even make anymore legally. Yeah, they're cool. See, there's some angling here too that you have to do. Nice. I didn't even notice that. All right, now here's definitely where this thing kind of shines. Go on here. Like I said, I'm wasting time, honestly, but I'm in my zone. Get in there, boy. There we go. All right, get this too because we won't want to get in here with the mower. That's for sure. All right, here we go. But yeah, whether there's any there's too much to it. Check out electric chainsaw saw pants, I think, and you know maybe that'll be maybe that is maybe I misunderstood that, but that's what I saw. And it's a good rabbit hole to fall into anyway. Alright, let's see. You know, I just noticed this game doesn't really have any music, so it's just us, the birds, and the gas motor. Alright, we gotta make some time here. We're only at 5 minutes. Time flies when you're cutting grass, I guess. Of course, we only have 26 minutes for the whole darn thing. Alright, there we go, there we go. And I probably didn't need to bother with this part right here, but can't hear music over the mowing noise. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't think they have music. They got menu music that's kind of peppy. But yeah, good to see you, Wiz. There's no music, yeah. Yeah, I probably should have put something on here, but I think I'm just gonna vibe with it. Like, I mean, I think the game literally doesn't have music except for in the menus. ASMR, yeah, there you go. right, let's see. Okay, that's good. Let's turn this thing off here. Or put it up. We'll run. We're gonna fucking hurry, man. All right, back on it and hop on. Let's get it started here. Engage the throttle. And go over here. And I think 2-inch cut height is what we're looking for. Or that'll be good enough. The game normally has metric, but I changed it to imperial units. Yeah, boomer time, indeed, indeed, indeed. It's got to be 6:30 in the morning, you know, right? All right, contract performance. All right, so speed and careful driving without damaging flowers, or okay. Well, that's why we edged right there. We were, you know, we do a little edging on this channel here. All right, there we go. Yeah, this one's got some nice mobility here. That team inside the house so mad right now. It's like, I wanted to sleep in, damn it. But I'm just out here with my monster energy and just mowing up a storm. What else do you need, really? Alright, here we go. Going pretty well. And we're not gonna, like I said, it's not gonna show the lines, so why focus on them too much? And we're just here to mow, man. Alright, now I could have taken that back a little further, but I don't think we're gonna get caught on the damage here, because it doesn't have physics on that part. So that is one sleek lawnmower. Tell you what, yeah. Damn it, Bobby, why don't you like to mow? 0-degree turn used to be such a flex, yeah. Alright, we don't want to go on that pavement right there. Alright, we missed our call on that one a little bit, but you know what? I'd be better at this if I had a little more beer. Let's see, where is that? There we go. Base drunk driver, yeah. Remember driving one of these when you were really young? Always stuck on rabbit mode. Yeah, they don't give you a lot of control over the throttle in this one, honestly. And honestly, when you're, at least for the, like the zero, well, I don't know if what I use is strictly called a zero turn out in the country, but you don't want to, you want to engage the mower blades when it's at half throttle, but you don't want to actually cut grass with them at half throttle. You kind of want to stay up there and just control it with the gear shifting. But for the mowing part, you just want to keep it kind of at full grip there, and your throttles will separate from that, or the speed, I suppose. You use the brake to control the speed, which is kind of funny, but and the gears, of course. It's a Brunton something or other. Alright, I missed a spot there. I'll have to come back for it. Or will I? I don't know. We'll see. Alright, we'll give her a little more here. Alright, well, we're overloading, so let's mulch that right there. I don't have to come back for it. Alright, here we go. Interesting how they have that tree root there. Yeah, some good old lawn mowing. Y'all ever run the lawnmower into a wall or anything like that? I did as a kid. Dad was pretty mad at me, but it was understandable, and it didn't break anything too bad. So that was an old snapper riding lawnmower. I was probably 9 or 10. And I didn't even have the excuse of being drunk at that time. Alright, let's see. We got about 12, 14 minutes left. So I think we'll probably be alright. Because most of the grass on the thing is on the edges. That's how geometry works. Well, for a given diameter. Alright, well, we don't want to get in the trap of hugging that one too tight, so we're just going to leave that row on the end there, and we're just going to use that as our kind of pathway. And I'll kind of straighten her out a little bit here. Here we go. And I should have edged that part too, I missed it. But you know, I'm pretty, I'll cut it pretty close. Alright, and we'll kind of do the same thing over there. Because if you just keep cutting the edge of that off, you're just getting a trap where you have to make a tighter and tighter turn, and you miss it, and then you leave grass, and it's just a mess. Alright, whoa, we're taking that one too fast there. Alright, mulch that. Alright, we'll keep doing this one in a curved pathway here. How we're doing. Vehicle condition still good. So we haven't really hit anything. Of course, this is kind of the first level, so I haven't encountered any gnomes with rocket launchers or anything like that yet. Yeah, we'll see. I imagine it will pretty eventually here. Well, pretty eventually. That's not even a phrase yet. Alright, nah, I probably don't want to cut that one too close. Alright, yeah, we're overloading it quite a bit here. I need to be a little more careful about my throttle. Apparently, there is a cruise control, but I'm not quite sure how that actually operates. And I feel like that it might almost be cheating. I don't know. We'll kind of roll with that, because it's kind of harder to keep your finger in a particular spot than it is your foot when it's working against a big pedal, in my opinion. But that's just me. And of course, that if that frees up my right hand, I could take another swig of this right here. Hope I don't get too drunk to play Killing Floor later. Nah. Alright, now this is kind of like watching paint dry a second here, so let's see, what is a good topic of conversation here about lawn care? I don't know, man. I like to do a little vegetable garden. Not so much recently, but in the past I have. That was kind of fun. Grow tomatoes and that sort of deal, peppers. Hell yeah, brother. Good to see you, Ugly Baxter. Yeah, that's kind of mostly just tomatoes and peppers and that sort of thing. Tomatoes or potatoes once in a while. Oh, squash and zucchini. That's a good one. Pretty easy to grow those. Never had much luck with eggplant, oddly, even though that's one of the more prolific producers apparently. Well, I'll take that back. I had a Japanese eggplant that did pretty well once, but the European kind, I just never really got them to work too well. We kind of turned the excess tomatoes into tomato juice, and that was fun, and salsa and that sort of deal. And the pepper and the canned pepper. with sugar and salt and vinegar. Just really haven't spent the time on it recently. And I used to do a bit more herb gardening too, for cilantro and rosemary and thyme, sage, rosemary and thyme, like the song goes, right? But chives were kind of a, well, see, the thing with growing cilantro is if you don't plant it really early, it's just gonna bolt and get hot and do shitty, at least where I'm at. And you know, that's not really an excuse, because people grow cilantro where it's blazing hot all the time. It's just, I guess I didn't have it in enough shade, or partial shade. But whatever. Now, rosemary is easy as hell to grow, and sage, if you want to just grow something like that, good luck killing it. And mint, that's also another thing that you want to grow. If you want to grow something and you don't want to take care of it all, and you want to actively try to kill it and still have it take over everything, I can say either mint or my uncle planted periwinkle one time, which is not really an herb, but that just kind of took over everything. And everybody knows, you know, about kudzu. Yeah, invasive plants, no good. Oh shit, I was kind of risky on that. Oh, now see, that was sloppy. That's looking like crap right there. All right, we'll kind of take a radius on this one. You know what this needs? It needs drifting. So you can like get it really fast and apply a handbrake and kind of drift all over the yard if the grass is really slippery and wet. I gotta say, I like this cruise control. Alright, there we go. We're about, and we don't have to get the whole yard either. We only have to get, yeah, we do. I was getting confused with the tutorial. Yeah, we have to get it, but we're 90% of the way there. As you can see, we're kind of closing in. Need one of those old riding lawnmowers with rear-wheel drive. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that way you can really, what do you call it? I guess just drifting. Kind of a ridiculous movie that I think is kind of funny is Tokyo Drift. The song that they have in that is just hilarious, I think. Get hectic. Alright, we're gonna step on the gas here. We're gonna really make a turn. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot this part here. Now that would look really unprofessional, right? I mean, drinking beer while you're being paid to mow somebody's lawn at 6:30 in the morning is pretty unprofessional too. Might even be called a cry for help. I don't know. I'm joking. But yeah, we gotta do some drifting here. And there we go, get that one. Alright, ground damage, turning it at full lock. Okay, so that's what you get for drifting, right? Let's see. Yeah, we kind of did a little number on that. And I'll admit to doing that personally a few times too many. Especially if you try to mow after it's been raining a lot. And you got something with a bit of torque on it. You might just kind of make a little patch in the ground there. Alright, now we'll do this. We'll disengage our blade, reverse, and engage. Engage. Alright, here we go. Turn our cruise control back on. Yeah, like I said, this would be a lot more fun with the wheel, but for whatever reason, the calibration on it was just so... Well, they wouldn't let me use the wheel and the controller at the same time, and you kind of have to use a controller or a keyboard and mouse to walk around on the ground. You can't use the wheel to walk around like a pedestrian because this game is not forward-thinking enough, I guess. But, yeah, so I've got the wheel sitting right in front of me, but I'm having to use the controller here. So, not quite as immersive, but it is what it is. Alright, here we go, and we'll turn around slowly. And we'll hit a lick this way right here. Because we got 5 minutes left, and we're at 98.5, so We're making time. All right, cutting is complete, apparently. All right, I'll need to store my vehicle and then interact with my truck to leave. All right. No, I don't want to have a cleanup fee, so I'll make a quick once over here. All right, disengage my blades for sure. And there we go. All right, we'll fill the fuel up while we're doing here. And I'll make a quick once over here. Speed run. Yeah. All right, do I see any grass? It might show up a little. Now, I don't know why they have the pro mode disabled or whatever, where you can hold the stick and, or even the control button and see. Now, since I was using a mulching type, I've saved myself quite a bit of time on this. Now, with the side one, you can just lap your clippings, of course. And that's what you would do most of the time. And they've got the riding kind with the bag. Now, normally I would say but we're just getting out of here. Fuck it. It's going to grow back anyway, right? All right, here we go. All right, let's number next tall boy here. Love the sound. That's what I always say when it comes to one. Yep, get her done. Okay, so we got a 26 pence penalty. 25 of that's for collisions and 1 pence for ground damage. Man, how will we ever recover from this? Anyway. All right, nice. Now we can fix our vehicle. It's not really damaged, so I'm not going to worry about that. Let's see. Vehicle. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Maintenance. Let's see our maintenance. You know, it looks pretty great to me, honestly. And we filled our tank, so. Let's check our stats out. Oh, 1,184 and 1/8 of a square yard. I love those units. Thing, yeah, it's based in UK. Yep. Kind of a weird thing, but whatever. I guess they got to mow their yard too there, right? All right. Well, we don't need to shop, really. I don't want to exit career mode. All right, now let's see. We're going to Kingsbury House now. Is an American mowing simulator you can build. Yeah, absolutely. It's like if I see a snake in the grass, like a rattlesnake, or just that thing's head's coming off with some snake shot for sure. All right. And we'll take our trusty old Knight Pro 36P and myself, of course. We don't have any employees yet. I mean, they've at least got to have like a Hay Hill DLC or something, you know? All right. Back on the saddle. Or back in the saddle. Wait. Yeah, I don't need to change the blades. There's a perfectly fine blades. And honestly, you should be able to sharpen them yourself. With an angle grinder. All right. Let's not skip our ground check. I was getting ahead of myself here. All right. Let's get any free goodies they have on the ground for us here. Not messing with that over there. Stick. Sure. I like sticks. They're great to throw for dogs and stuff. You can roast marshmallows with them. Handy. Newspaper. Nice. What? Did I just pick up a dog thing? I hope not. It'd be funny. Now, I'm missing something here. Does it give me a little chime? All right, now what is this? This is a tennis ball. And there's one more. And they give you a pretty generous amount of time. Considering that I am running around the yard like a crackhead picking up random sticks and balls. But that's just service with a smile, you know? Alright, anything over there? No, no, no. Alright, come on. There's something else here we're not seeing. There's something we're not seeing. There are 5 objects, and I've only got 4 of them. Maybe 4 minutes was necessary. Ah, here we go. This is a... looks like a screwdriver. Excuse me. Ooh, that's beer. Screwdriver. All right, we're good. Let's hop on the road. Or the ride, I should say. But actually, we'll just do a little bit of edging first before we get to the main deal. All right, here we go. And probably not even necessary on this part, but we're doing it. Didn't take too long last time, so. Oh shit, I hit one of their planes. Whatever. I work for real cheap. Alright, this path, so we don't get any gravel kicked up or anything. Now that should be a right to the police chief next time and say, you know, I got a cool idea for your next DUI test, right? Your field sobriety test. What you do is you hand the suspected drunk driver a string trimmer and tell him, can you cut in a straight line? And see if that works. And if they can, then they must be fine. Alright, here we go. I can feel it now. Alright, and I think no, we didn't get this quite yet. I'd like something with a bit of longer, or a wider path to cut. Because really we don't have to do 2 on this one, but might feel a little better. And I'm kind of cutting it close to the ground, honestly. But I find myself caring less and less the more out of these I drink. Alright, here we go. It makes nice sound effects when you're going through the bush there. Yeah, we're not being too precise here. We're just kind of, what the hell is that? There we go. Alright, I think we got this other right here already. Yep, yeah, we did. So, make a quick pass this way. Double check. I think we already got it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Alright. For sure, for sure. Alright. Now let's make a little round over here. Ooh, sorry about these. Oh fuck! Did you see that? I just trashed their plant. They're gonna be mad at me now. All right, here we go. One more round here. Come back on that because I wasn't quite low enough. And there we go. All right, I might have, no, Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm coming back a little lower on this second one here, but it's such a small portion of the percent of grass that I'm not really worried about it, and it'll look fine. Not that the imaginary video game character cares. You gotta play the game as the rules are written, you know. And I almost destroyed that. What is that kind of flower? I don't know. Might as well just mow it all now. Yeah, yeah, that's what I say. Well, ma'am. Well, shit. I destroyed another finding curd, man. Ooh, I really gotta be more careful. All right, there we go. That's that. So that bed's taken care of. Let's get this next one here. Let's see, we've burnt 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes time. I have no idea how long we have to beat this level, but I'm just kind of winging it because we'll make it. Because if you can let the quality slide, you can make the time work. All right, a little bit more mowing to do. Ah, shit. Almost got fined on that one, but I didn't. All right, there we go. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we didn't quite get close on that side. I'm just kind of walking in the flowers. All right. This thing has still got plenty of gas, so we're just going to do a little bit over here. Just kind of a quick speed our way around here. And after that, I don't think there's anything else particularly that needs to get some close attention with the string trimmer, and then we're just going to mow it. We're just going to mow it. All right. Let's fucking mow! All right, let's put it down here. All right, hop on the steed. Start our engine. Come on. Big swallow of beer. Yep, on the road. Oh wait, I gotta get my throttle up. And here, lower our deck. And turn her on. Let's get our height ready. 2 inches. 2 inches sounds good. Wait, wrong height. What's our stats here? 2. Oh, they want their grass a little higher. Ooh, shit. Well, let's go 2 3/4. That's about it. Oh man, they're really particular. 2 3/8, I guess. Fine. If that's what the customer wants, that's what the customer gets. Really see anything around here. All right, so we'll just kind of take a wide path around the lines as they are for now. And when we, yeah, I'm not really going to bother with the grid, of course, because you can't even see it for one. All right, I probably should have disengaged my blade. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. Not going to hit anything. All right, and we'll kind of take it slow up here. And do this right here. Yeah, right there. And we'll back up on that. We'll turn our blade off real quick. Now we'll turn it back on. There we go. Man, I am just fucking the lines up big time. Not that there are lines particularly. That make kind of a mess on the pavement, but whatever. Doing our laps right here. Alright, I overloaded it there for a second, so I'm gonna get her about 4 miles an hour and hit the route. Oh shit, dude, I almost want to mute the mic. Somebody burped it. Alright, well, like I said, got my right hand free with the cruise control, so I'm gonna put another one down. It's kind of early on a Friday to turn up so fast, but whatever. All right, whoa here. All right, next time we'll just cut her wide. I get up back about 4. There we go. We're going downhill, so we're going to be picking up a little speed. That's kind of neat that it does that. I kind of like that. And we'll just, well, this is kind of a long one to leave wide, so I won't. I'll just have to figure out my corner a little better. See, 1042. We're about a quarter of the way through. But of course, we're picking up a lot of progress, given the fact that we are using a mulching machine and we're not overloading it. So, for the most part, there might be a time or two when it does. But like I said, this one's going to be kind of might get some ground damage on it. Yeah, we did. Like I said, but I think I can live with the 1 pence fine. Of course, it might make the difference in the end. Who knows? All right, and we'll kind of bifurcate it along this path here, so I don't end up having to cross the path too many times. Wonder what the fastest mower you can get in this game is. I don't know actually. We are kind of limited to the beginner equipment here, and I'm assuming there is kind of a upper limit depending on how fast you can cut. But if I was mowing, I'd just, well, honestly, I do too. It's kind of a bad habit, but used to, I kind of hold myself back from it. But used to, I was mowing the lawn and I was on a pretty steep hill and there was a downhill path. And the grass wasn't, built up too high, so, because if the grass is too high and you're mowing it, right, it's not going to do a good job if you just go over it, right? But if it's an area with thinner grass and it's not too unruly, so even a quick pass will do it, I'll admit to going down a hill is a kind of more of a jog than a walk on the lawnmower, as far as speed goes, because I do like going fast and then kind of making a turn. Of course, it's not great for the looks of the mowing, but for safety or common sense. But it's fun as hell, and that makes it worth it, honestly. Yeah, they could have like a monster truck level or something where you just go as fast as you can and leave whatever holes in the dirt you might care to have. That'd be kind of fun. And I know like the farm sim games and stuff, they have a lot of mods available. I don't know if this one does. I haven't really looked into it too closely. But I know those, they just have a ton of mods, and like Truck Simulator, of course, does too. As long as the grass is short, that's good. Yeah, that's right. And if there's no grass at all, hell, that's even better, right? Because you don't have to be like, hey, I saved you some money, right? You don't have to pay somebody to mow it again. I just got rid of the problem for you. I don't know why nobody thought of that before. But, that's thinking outside the box. So I think that kind of thought should be rewarded among lawn mowing employees. Yes, yes, yes. It's like everybody in the room's thinking it. It's time somebody said it, right? Why do we have fucking lawns? But in all seriousness, though, there are some places that are kind of having that debate because of the water issue, not because of, you know, mowing and just a pain in the ass or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Mowing a lawn is it's nice, especially when it's not in the thickest. There's about a time in every year. I think about, at least around here, it's usually about June or whatever, and then the grass just keeps growing and growing like freaking nuts. And when it gets too hot, you know, it kind of slows down a bit, especially if it's dry. But and, you know, of course, the cooler months it won't grow too much. Usually about November the 1st is the last time I ever mow a lawn in the year. That's about the last time, which is later than you'd think, but kind of depends on the weather. But if you can go about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks between mow, you know, that's the sweet spot of the year. Of course, it's not as hot either. Or muggy, that's the worst part. Alright, slow down at this right here. And since we did our edging first, we don't have to worry about that. That's nice. Love it when a plan comes together. I'm doing pretty good about not overloading the engine either, which I'm pleased to see. Alright, now this one, I'm just kind of being haphazard about it, but it's all going to look the same in the end here, so that's what we do. Alright, 56 and we're at 16, so I think we're making decent time out, honestly. Yeah, I got a little overloaded right there. Yeah, we're getting a little, yeah, like I said, getting a little too aggressive on this uphill. Now you can either lap less or yeah, lap less. Well, I guess it wouldn't be lapping less, it'd be new less, so lap more. But I guess it depends on what part you consider lapping. Philosophy. Anyway, mow less new grass, or slow down, or have a greater cut height. Alright, here we go. Now this is the last one for this, and there we go. Now we can just kind of, I'll take a run, see here. Now we might get a little ground damage penalty here. And if you're getting real bored and you don't give a fuck, you can just mow in a different direction and break the monotony, right? Alright, here we go. It's all downhill from here until it's not. Ah, see, I missed one. To be fair, it's kind of hard to see. And I shouldn't be driving anything right now, much less a lawnmower. Alright. Go over there, avoid the plants. But it is kind of interesting how, like, this kind of grass, quote unquote, came to be so common, because it didn't used to be. But it is now. Alright, yeah, we see the kind of the angle of the bed too can make a bit of a difference on how some places kind of get skint, especially if you got a low height. As you saw that one on the hill there. Depending on how you come at it, you can, you know, but that's only if you really care. All right, hold on here. Yeah. So you got anything left in that one? No. I guess I have to open a new one. Looking at time just flying by. That's all right. I'll go faster now. All right. Take this side. Why not? I've mowed with a tractor too before. Not a yard, obviously, but a field. And well, it wasn't so much mowing as a bush hogging, but that's kind of fun too. It's because you definitely don't give a fuck about mowing or lines in a bush hog. You're just trying to get stuff down. So you can kind of do whatever you want, and as long as it's efficient or whatever, and you don't get in the risk of turning your tractor over. But that's kind of fun to do. And you can kind of watch all the critters that you've made homeless recently running away. You see a lot of rabbits and snakes sometimes, and mice occasionally. Take this one right here. Now you can change your view to have like a first-person perspective if you really want to feel like immersive. I don't unfortunately believe that this lawn mowing sim has a VR mode, but imagine that. I mean, can you imagine a situation where there's a guy playing VR lawnmower sim in his house and he hasn't left the house in like a day or two? The yard's just super high outside, but he's just mowing a lawn VR instead of mowing the yard that he's got outside. Oh, I've damaged the ground. Oh no. Yeah. That would be kind of ironic. I'm keep seeing spots that I missed before. Alright, now we're kind of taking longer on this one, but I guess we get longer too. I would hope we do. But I'll be more aggressive about it. I'll get the drone view. Personally, I won't mow a yard without having a drone watching me constantly, so I can look down and make sure my lines are perfect. Just won't do it. I don't know how people used to do it, but alright, let's see. We're probably going a little bit faster than we should. Definitely should be backing up less than we are, but like I said, the rules are beginning to hold less and less sway over me as the moments go by. Let's see, one more here. Alright, we'll kind of waste a little time here and gas. Go around the long way. And up here. There we go. This would be like one of those silly dystopian political comics about how the youth only mows in the virtually. You know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. And somebody would unironically make one of those and like think they're making an important point about it. Yep. But see, that's where an enterprising businessman would come in and say, all right, I see the problem. You don't want to actually go out there and mow your yard, but you want to play lawn mowing simulator. Well, how about this? And, you know, they do the clap and then spread the hands. Hear me out. Lawn mowing drones. All right. So you're piloting a drone to mow your lawn. in your lawn. That could sell pretty well. I mean, it'd be a very specific clientele, right? Because not many people want to spend that much to mow their lawn virtually, realistically. Because it'd kind of be cheaper to just to hire somebody to do it at that point. But I'm sure there are people out here who would consider that. Feel like it's gonna be coming soon. Mobots, yeah. Oh, and that's what they call it too, because it's got that nice. It kind of sounds like robot, but it's Mobot. Yeah, there you go. And then the commercial will be like, download the app on your mobile phone, spelled MOWBILE. I don't know though. I guess it depends on if VR headsets are kind of. It could be like I guess that'd be like a Google Cardboard kind of deal. I don't know. That kind of got left at the marketing department. I don't know. I'm not, you know, the cutting deck on this is, well, it's the very front, and that's not something I'm not super used to. Kind of used to being more in the middle, so my perception of it is a little off. All right. Oh, shit, I'm just totally fucking up now. Whew. Whatever. We're gonna get it done here. Streaks in the yard and all. I'm gonna blame it on. I don't know what I'm gonna blame it. My blade condition's actually holding out pretty well, but I don't have it mowed but at 2 yards, so I guess that makes sense, of course. Alright, we gotta come up with a different plan here. Look at all that ground damage. I assume that's me. I hope that's me. Alright, take that and come back, and that was a decent pass right there. Alright, 89%. I like it. I like it. We're, you know, the quality of the cut, not perfect, not even great, but acceptable, perhaps. Hey, oh, there we go. Get another bit of that grass right there. Like I say, it's mulching it for me too, so I don't have to come back here and pick it up, thank God. Alrighty. One more on there, turn around, and ground damage. Yeah, oh, did you see that? Ooh, look at that. That is nasty. Yeah, that's gonna cost right there. That was a bit more than regular ground damage. We're just kind of making a mess of this person's yard, right? Of course, it'll give us a decent score, I imagine. We'll get paid for it. Nice drift, yeah. It's what I've always wanted. I mean, I even managed to mess up their pathway too, so they're gonna come outside every day and just see that for a while. Oh, shit. But I call that advertising, right? You got to keep your brand in the customer's mind at all times. And what's a better reminder than looking out and seeing that eyesore? They won't forget Milo Mosin. Milo Mosin. That's the name of the company, after all. And, yeah. Will they hire us again? I don't know. We'll send them a nice gift card, and that'll probably be all right. I do have my finger jammed on the throttle all the way, which is not probably what you're supposed to do, but that's what I feel like doing right now. So that's what I'm doing. All right, here we go. Come back around. Yeah. I mean, there's people who play lawn sims to do it accurately and faithfully. And there's some people who just want to watch the world burn. And I think I'm in category 2. I want to play the Doom of lawn mowing simulators, right? What is, well, I wonder what the Dark Souls of lawn mowing simulators would be like. Probably where you're trespassing on somebody's lawn to cut it for them, and they call the cops on you or whatever, and you're trying to get it done before they get there. If you know, I wonder. Some places absolutely they would, but in other places, I wonder if damage none of the drift. Nice, excellent. All right, we've cut the grass enough, or they're just telling us to get the fuck out and stop ruining things. Ooh, there we go. But there's got to be, like, I wonder what would happen if you called the police and said somebody is on your property trespassing and mowing your lawn. It's like, are they messing it up? No, they're doing a good job, but they're not supposed to be. Like, I wonder how that would play out. All right, now let's get off this mower here and fill her up while we're at it before they take every cent I've got in court. All right, here we go. Rock and roll. Kingsbury House is done. All right, it doesn't look too bad. All right, so let's see. Oh, we got a little bit of a bonus on the ground check time. So actually doing your ground check faster might help you there. Cutting time, we got 28 cents or 28 pence. So we were kind of cutting it close to the line there, I reckon. Valuables, we didn't find any. Just like random shit in their yard. Got some expensive finds there, but hey, you know, we come out pretty well on that yard, so I'll accept it. And we're newcomer rank 2, hell yeah. That means we get to see some more lawns. All right. Company headquarters. All right, I can't upgrade shit because I'm too skint. I'll put out an advertisement on social media for... I shouldn't though, because I don't have that much money here. I'll spend my entire budget on advertisements. No. I'll risk it. All right, here we go. Let's go here. Me, that lawnmower, and this trimmer. So I've got 27.30 to finish it. And wow, they went their grass... Their grass is kind of out of control. It's between 4 3/4 to 7 1/8 inch, which, as you know, is kind of extreme. And they went it between 2 1/8 and 2 1/2. So I'm gonna say 2 3/8. Yeah, probably. Hold on, let me blow my nose real quick. Gonna need 2 passes? Yeah, it might actually. Because this lawnmower is gonna probably start choking up, especially since it's a mulcher type. But we'll do what we can. I mean, it's a pretty looking place. Honest, it's got a well with a thatch roof. I mean, damn. Those English people know how to do it. All right, but let's do our walkabout first here. See if we find any. Wait, I saw an A. Oh, we'll just cut through here. Free loppers, hell yeah. All right, anything else? I mean, if you see your lawn mowing guy running circles in your yard looking for random things on the ground and just kind of swoop down like a hawk to get them, you've picked the right lawn company. I'm telling you that right now. All right, let's get this rocket of some sort. This must be Elon Musk's yard. Let's see, what else we got here? Yeah, just like a video game. One more thing. All right, anything else? Let's find find anything out in the yard here. No, we got it. So we're just gonna cut through. We're just gonna raise hell here. All right, rock and roll. All right, now, yeah, let's start here. Actually, next thing I need is probably a new. Well, no, I don't need a new string trimmer, honestly. I mean, there are better ones out there, but like a backpack powered one, I mean, hell yeah. But for this kind of shit, I'm not worried about it. And plus, think about employees and stuff. Hope that advertisement takes off. And make sure nobody leaves a bad review on Yelp, because, well, you know, we made some lines in that last yard. But we got the quick bonus. So it's all good. Oh, did I hit a rock or some shit? I hope not. Well, it's a string trimmer. Who gives a damn? Just get more string, bro. Wee. All right, here we go. All right. So we've still got pretty good fuel on this. I haven't refilled this thing once, so I'm pretty happy with that. Of course, we don't run it for too long, and it doesn't take much fuel. All right, here we go. I don't know why I won't bother to get the path like that, because I'm going to be walking over it anyway. I'm throwing caution to the wind. Hell yeah. But we'll get this, because I don't want to kill too many of their flowers. Alright, and I missed that. Let's get that back again. Come on there. Oh, I haven't tried it yet, but I wonder if I won't. I shouldn't. But I kind of want to know. Can you sprint and trim at the same time? Oh, shit. Alright, here we go. Now you're cooking with gas. Jeez. You might even take 2 passes on that one, but we don't give a shit. Dude, what if you were a madman and you trimmed the whole yard this way? What would they even say? Would they dare to say anything, or would they be too afraid? Or just too impressed? I don't even know. Like, if I saw that myself, I don't know what I'd say. This doesn't even make sense. Ooh, tempting. See, I ran into one of the flowers, but it didn't cut it because I wasn't there long enough. So, video game logic wins in the end again. So, I love that. Alright. But I saw it move. See, look. Wow. Big fan of that right there. Alright, let's slow her down. Let's be reasonable. Next time you have to use a weed whacker, go ahead and just run the whole... Yeah, exactly. Just 100% weed whacker run. I'm sure there's like a lawn mowing speedrunner category like that. And if there isn't, there should be. Of course, there's people. I mean, I'd say it's not many, but there's probably yards that have been cut with scissors the entire way. Now, they're not big, but no, there's no way. There's no way. Or is it? I don't know, man. But if you had like, if you were like a feudal lord or something, you'd be like, all right, peasants, get out there and cut my yard with scissors. I mean, that's got to have happened at least once with some crazy dude, right? Kind of wonder. All right, let's take care of this well house here with our excellent speed. Hell yeah. Oh. Ah, dodged the bullet right there. All right, that's pretty, well, it's cut anyway, right? I won't say it's good or anything. All right, now this shit right here, I have walked past it without even realizing it because I'm just so cracked out on my speedrun string trimmer. And of course, this is leaving grass everywhere, but luckily the game doesn't, you know, focus on that too much. Because otherwise you'd have to come out here with a blower or something. There we go. Alright, this is acceptable for me anyway. We already got that one. This right here is cut, quote unquote. And alright. This right here is not though, so let's get that. Alright, we've already burned 6 minutes just fucking around being insane. So we'll have to hurry up on that next part. All right, nice. All right, anything else? If there is, I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's go. Put that on the old truck and hop on the whip. Throttle up. All right, now he wanted about 2 3/8 will be fine. Yeah, 2 3/8 will be fine. And let's go. Way too fast for that right there. Yeah, that was kind of shit right there. If I'm being honest. Roll around here. Ooh, we're hitting into that, but it's all good. All right. That was unacceptable. Whatever. It's just grass. Alright. Fly around here. Yes, sir. I destroyed a flower. I have to commit. What is it? Naked Dogazer or something. Alright, there we go. Kind of cut a big swath on that one, so we're alright. Going pretty fast, I gotta say. For as tall as this grass is supposed to be, I'm really surprised we haven't overloaded the engine. Like, I'm wondering if they gave some accurate stats on that. Or if the rendering is just kind of limited as it is. Because I can't imagine letting your grass grow to set well. One time or two. But, yeah. Alright, let's get this right here. Now, I won't worry about that little trimming right there. And I made another mistake right there. But it's so minor as far as percentage of the yard goes. That, and it's a video game. so I'm not gonna worry about it. All right, now that is gonna be kind of a pain to deal with later, but we'll get it, no problem. Don't you worry about it. All right, like I said, we're not gonna do too tight of a turn on that one, so let's bifurcate this, or split this section right here and kind of deal with it, and then we can move on, so we're not doing too many of these turns. Some people use a weed whacker for they do. Well, I mean, you must have a tiny yard. I would never, yeah. When you said tall, I thought it'd be at least, yeah. Well, I mean, they gave the height between 4 and 3/8 to 7.5 inches, right? So I kind of thought it'd be that high too. But maybe it's just kind of hard to display on with their grass algorithm or whatever. But then again, I think I'd see the motor overloading a lot more too. So used to do that, yeah. Well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And it kind of depends on the yard too, because I had a buddy that just totally let his go wild for months, and you know, of course, as soon as he ran his push mower through it, it would choke up and stall out like every time. So his brother ended up just going through there with a weed whacker and taking down most of it. Every Lawn King starts somewhere, yeah. Yeah, yard one too big, yeah. That makes sense. You gotta get it done how you get it done. Alright, now I probably could be more efficient about this, but we're just messing around. Alright, here we go. Get this last strip. Now, I did leave a little trail right there, so I'm gonna have to, when I make my final pass out of here. I damaged the ground. I'm going too fast. I'm putting too much gas on it. Alright, I will use the decision to come back on that one. I'll make one more, and then I'll finish it out with that little strip right there. And I'm leaving a lot of little strips, apparently, because I'm not used to this cutter head being the way it is. A ninja is what a ninja... Yeah, exactly. Yep. In the words of Ryu Hayabusa. Alright, now let's see. We'll go back here and we'll do our final. Well, I kind of like that. I'll let that one hang wide so I can see that I've still got grass to mow. But I'll kind of do this final one here, and then I'll get that other strip just because it kind of stuck out to me. It's kind of made an impression on me. All right, let's see. Now here, see, I can't even hardly see it, but there it is. There it is. All right, and there it was, because it's dead now. Let's do our drone view. As you can see, there's a decent bit of stragglers here, but as far as percentage of the total overall acreage, and the fact that, you know, game logic is what it is, I don't think I'll worry about it too much. Now, there are people who get tilted about this kind of thing, I imagine. God bless them, but that ain't me. Alright, kind of one more on this, and I'm surprised we didn't get a ground penalty on that one. And right here on our way out, and we'll get this little strip while we're thinking about it. Almost. We didn't quite get it. Alright, I'll come back down to earth here. Might even do a little bit of first person, just to give it a little visceral feel to it. Yeah, like I said, this cutting deck is not as big as I would like. But a ninja is what a ninja is. Alright. Got that. And we'll kind of go to the third person here. All right, which I like this one. This is a good height, or as far as camera goes. It's a wheel. I thought it was 2 levers. Oh no, this is not like a normal one. Or I have not actually used this kind of, and I'm not even sure this is a zero turn because it's kind of got a split axis in the middle. But yeah, I know the type that you're talking about. That's the one that I use on a really big yard, where you just kind of squeeze the paddles and it kind of applies the brakes, and that's how you turn. But this one is like an actual wheel. Yeah. Maybe it's some British thing, I don't know. Alright, that's going to stand out to me. I'm going to get it. Alright, there we go. Let's take this way on the return path here. Alright, we're only at 38%, and that's kind of concerning right there. Slow boat around here. Take that wide. And I'll do one pass around it just to make sure I didn't miss anything, but I don't think I did. On the far side of that structure there. And I could have hung that one wide to get that straggler, but I didn't. Alright, let's go here. Yeah, I think we're cool on the other side, but I'll just make sure. I do like feeling the subtle vibration in the controller when you're running over some uncut grass, so it's kind of a little reassuring tale. Of course, I got to get one of those 4090s so I can play this in 8K, right? And stream it at 720. Oh, I damaged the ground once again. That's alright. A few pence either way, doesn't matter. Alright, go this way, hang it around, and I'll, like I say, kind of take that one a little wider. Alright, I'll let it happen. I'm making too much of a mess. Let's go over here for a second. I can save a little time by just using that double back. Oh yeah, this is some good meat right here. Untouched grasslands, except for the edging. Alright, overloaded. That's alright. I'll take a little bit of grass clippings. There's going to be a cleanup fee, of course. I'm gonna come back around on this right here, and I think I'll just do one more lap. Ah shit, I almost got the flower. I didn't though. That's what counts. I did have to steer wide though, so I'll have to pay the price for that on the next go around. All right, like I said, let's kind of do a little scissor kick over here. We're not doing anything conventional, but we're just trying to get that percentage meter going up. All right, let's slow down. I do like the tight turning radius on this, even if it can get you into trouble. Take it halfway here. Alright, back on this side here. We are going to have to take that other one wide. There's a pretty big strip that I missed. And in order to prevent doing that the same next time, I'm just going to take this outer right here as kind of a wide turn in the future. Alright, that was kind of shit right there. Let's kind of consider what we're doing. Alright, like I said, I can go a little bit more here, but I'm going to start smoothing her out. Alright, kind of lap this one a little bit so I can get a idea where I missed on the other. Go real slow on this. Like I said, this is supposed to be a place where we come back to. Now, here's about where it got hairy. I do believe. No, over there on the left. Over here was pretty alright. It's this corner, yeah. So I'll kind of take that, kind of radius it out there. And see that right there? Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, and we'll come over there and take a pass on this other one. Kind of square it off a bit. And I'll take the liberty of turning around and getting that other, just so I don't have to deal with it in the future. See right here? Kind of protrusion right there, it'll be real annoying. And I left another one on there, but such as it is. Alright, we'll take this one from the other side. How about that? Kind of take our curves not so literally. Just kind of widen them out. Have less of a tight turning radius on them, because if you keep doing it, it's going to keep getting worse, right? Alright, we're going a little fast, but we're not overloading, so I'm... Alright, penalty. But there will be penalties. We'll make enough bonus on the time, I hope. Alright, let's see. Oh shit, that was close. Alright, let's see. Let's keep an eye on our surroundings here. I'll hang this one wide, just so we can get a more uniformly shaped kind of deal. It'll take us a little time right now, but it'll save in the long run, I have a feeling. Alright, like I said, when you can get an opportunity to take a little way, that's fine, but don't make it uncomfortable for your future self. Alright, see, like that, I'm not going to try to escort or turn that too tight. Ah, fuck! Well, I am drinking now. Speaking of, it's about time for another sip. Alright, cruise control activate. Yeah, here we go. Nice and comfy. It's going pretty well, I gotta say. Not getting caught up much. Okay, 853. Yeah, we're about done now. All right, let's continue what we're doing. Not taking it too tight. Just kind of contouring the edges here. And I'll hang out a little bit on this one so I can take a little bit off that corner. Nice. Ride that. And one more thing. There we go. This part right there has been giving me a lot of pain in the neck. Alright, just a little bit there. Not going to be too aggressive about it. Actually, right now what I need to do is I got to go ahead and cut this off here and do it separately. It'll save me some time. See, we got 24 minutes, and I think we're 27-minute part time, so I don't know if we're going to make it. We kind of probably spent longer. Well, I won't say maybe the edging took longer than it should have. I don't know. We were sprinting though. So we're going to be a little bit behind, unfortunately, but that's all right. Maybe I should have gone with the side thrower for this one, but that would be expensive to buy, so. I will start cutting these corners a little tighter than I was, though. Because, you know, if I want to go over, I'm going to go over as little as I can. I'd really like to be about 95 right now. Of course, the rest of the yard's pretty much handled, so it's just this right here. As far as I can tell, anyway. Alright, grab this. I saw where I cut through that, but I'm gonna ignore it. Just trying to maximize the grass per pass. See, 81. Okay, we're doing a little better. We're at about a minute left before. I mean, it's not going to kick us out, but there'll be a note on our final progress there. All right, like I said, I cannot make that turn too tight. We already got a little bit of yard damage there. All right, let's see. Play this one a little cooler here. Maybe I should have just gone out with the weed whacker and run around. One more thing. All right, 86. All right, we're within 20 seconds of our, well, maybe 10 of our part-time. I wonder if it'll just show it on the screen or what. Alright, let's break out of our cruise control real quick. Alright, pop in it. 87.6. Well, we're cutting a decent bit of grass, you gotta say, though. And and I wonder if that's including our inspection time too. I might get a little. Well, I'll probably get a little bonus on that because our inspection was pretty quick, honestly. Our ground check, as they call it. All right, 90%. Feeling good about that. So we'll be about. I'll call it about less than 30 minutes. Maybe a little over, but I think less than 30 will probably be a good estimate. About 2 minutes left, give or take. Alright, depends on how quickly I can get this corner here. Alright, we didn't disengage our blades, so we're cool on that part. Alright, speed her up a little bit. Alright, there we go. Now we'll hit about 4 and change and hit our cruise control. And slide our way on to the left here. We're at about 93%. All right, let's see. 29. So we got about a minute to take our rest of our way. I think our threshold was 99% that we have to hit. All right. Oh shit, I did miss that over there. Now I'm wasting a bunch of time just going over that path, so whatever. So it won't be quite 30. It'll be maybe 31, 30 and a half. It's hard to say. Shit, we're going so slow the grass might start growing back, huh? Alright, 90. Shit, I hate to leave that. I hate to leave it unmowed, but we're just going to make better progress over here. We're just trying to hit numbers. No, we're not. We're trying to do a good job-ish. So I'll take it all the way. %. All right, hit the brakes, hit the gas, back it on up. Need a mower with more HP. Yeah, well, we'll get some upgraded equipment. We'll get some upgraded equipment for sure. This is the intro mower. All right, 98.6. It is kind of taking a leisurely stroll through the yard here, but then again, if you want a better cut quality, you can't go too fast, so it's hard to say. I don't know what the state of the art is in lawnmowers, honestly, but it should be available in the game. Especially since a lot of these designs are actually licensed licensed lawnmowers in actuality, so they're trying to make themselves look good, I imagine. But I wonder if they set their engineers down and had them argue with the game devs. All right, 98.4. This is kind of unconventional lawn mowing, not lawn mowing. Technique right there. All right, so we're going to be about 32. Because a little bit more and we're going to have it handled. There's not much grass left on the field here. Or lawn, whatever you should call it. All right, and I think that'll be a good one right there. 99.99 or 100 or what? I guess it depends on how you calculate it. All right, come back around here. It's like not the way to do it, honestly, but that's how we're doing it. All right, cutting is complete. Now that stopped our clock, but I'm gonna be a pro about it and go ahead and pro on question marks or quotation marks. Get that last little bit for them, you know. It's just a thing to do. And if there's anything over there, I'll get it to you. I'll get this stripe. Anything over there, not especially. So I'll disengage my blades here, lift my cutting deck, and head up on the road here. Alright, cut her down. Alright, now redo our fuel here. Not too bad, honestly. And let's fill this one. 17 pence for the fuel on that, damn. Have they seen it recently? Alright, leave the location. Alright, how'd we do? We got actually less of a fine than last time, so that's pretty nice. And we got a little bit of a bonus for some of the time, so I'll take it. And our campaign did well, and we are level 4 now. Wow. All right. Well, like I said, that was pretty good. So I'll take us to the old Zatsu right now and finish her up. All right. Thanks for coming to the Lawn Mowing Simulator stream. I wish I could have had the controller working better for y'all, but you know, it's kind of picky. Maybe I'll try to do some more searching and see if anybody else has got a solution, or I need to install a certain mod or something, but it doesn't seem to want to work with the controller and the steering wheel at the same time. So, but I do have American Truck Simulator, so the wheel was not a totally useless purchase. Thanks for coming, Wiz. Let's see. I guess that's all for this week, and next week's gonna be pretty much the same, except for the mowing simulator, more Ninja Gaiden CBT and all that. So, anyway, I guess that'll be it for today, and y'all have a good weekend, and I will see you later.